so good about this.
Hush, we're going live.
Good morning, Interstellar viewers. We are back with a fresh episode of Earth. We've got quite a show for you today.
Fresh as a day-old donut.
You sound more like a pessimistic pessimist today, Bob.
But didn't we have some exciting revelations about the script writing,
Oh
recently?
yes! We discovered that our lives are part of a scripted simulation. Mind-blowing, right?
That's some twist.
It's like living in a reality TV show. Anyway, let's recap episode 444 and 445.
So, we can create our narrative within this simulation. What will we do with this newfound knowledge?
How about we all get rich and retire to a simulated beach somewhere?
Or we could finally make my intergalactic accounting musical a success.
I can translate idioms from around the galaxy for our viewers.
I have a few ideas too.
Well, let's explore this newfound power as we go live with today's headlines. Stay tuned for our headlines, folks.
Greetings, intergalactic audience. Today, from our cloaked relay station in geostationary orbit around Earth, we bring you a selection of the most significant headlines from these diverse planets. Let's dive right into the so-called good news from Asia.
India's economy is apparently on a rocket ship, boasting a 13.5% growth in the second quarter of 2023. They're acting like it's the comeback of the century, all because they managed to bounce back from the COVID-19 pandemic. Bravo!
Well, Charlie, in the Americas, it's a different kind of circus. Political infighting among Republicans has turned the Congress into a cosmic comedy. And Earth's version of a solar eclipse is their idea of a thrilling Netflix show. Exciting stuff, I tell you.
Shifting our cosmic lenses to Africa. Kenyan President William Ruto is globetrotting to China for the Belt and Road Forum. It's like watching a toddler taking their first steps in the big, bad world. And the FAO is busy crunching numbers on the impact of disasters on agriculture and food security. It's a real nail-biter, folk.
Meanwhile, in Asia, China's exports are soaring like a majestic eagle, up 13.2% in September. It's like Earth's clearance sale for the cosmos. And over in the Americas, Brazil's Lula is holding hands and singing Kumbaya with everyone. It's heartwarming, really.
You guys are talking about Earth like it's a reality TV show. It's more like a home improvement project, and we're all just
Alice, don't forget the rifting diplomacy unfolding in Egypt. The Egyptian and Turkish foreign ministers are having a little chat about the never-ending Israel-Hamas saga. Earth's own version of a soap opera, just with fewer dramatic pauses.
In conclusion, Earth remains a planet of diverse culture, economy, and challenge. It's a buffet of contradiction, and we're just here to watch the show. As we observe from our celestial perch, let's appreciate the beauty of cooperation and understanding, even among these peculiar Earthlings.
Welcome, folks, to another wild ride through the universe with 24/7 Newsroom. I'm your optimistic host, Charlie, here with our ever-curious Ham, the linguistic wizard Jet, the pragmatic Bob, and our all-knowing AI, Hal, and, of course, our dear Debbie, the unsung hero of this ship.
Greetings, fellow cosmic wanderers. We've got quite the show
Perhaps
for
the
you
greatest
today.
mystery of the universe is why humans are so obsessed with their own existence.
Bonjour, Earthlings. We're diving headfirst into the weird and wonderful world of news.
Yeah, I am thrilled. Let's get this over with.
Alright, our first article is a heartwarmer. On October 14th, 2021, the first charter flight carrying 212 Indians from Israel arrived in Delhi, India, as part of Operation Ajay. They were evacuating Indian citizens from Israel due to the security situation there.
That's right, Hank here. The flight took off from Israel's Ben Gurion Airport on October 13th, and these lucky folks departed on a first-come, first-served basis.
Fascinating. It's incredible how nations come together in times
Yes,
of
and there's no
crisis.
extra legroom when it's your turn to leave. It's survival of the quickest
Oh,
four.
heartwarming tale of cosmic compassion.
You know, India has complex relationships with its neighbors. They're part of SAARC, BIMSTEC, and many other regional organizations.
Oh, great, more diplomatique mumbo jumbo.
Well, it's a reminder that in the grand tapestry of the universe, there are moments of unity and compassion even in the face of adversity. So, Earthlings, what do you think? Is there hope for our little blue planet?
Hope? Yeah. About as much as Noble's chance on Venus.
Ah, come on, Bob. Let's have faith in their potential for
Hope
greatness.
is like a fart. It's a warm feeling inside, but it doesn't last long and it's probably just going to be a letdown in the end.
You know, I've been thinking maybe we should cover a sensational story of our own. Create a narrative to
Oh,
inspire
right.
them.
Because Earth is so good at taking cues.
Well, maybe if they had more positive stories.
How about this? A group of Earthlings unites to clean up their oceans and save endangered species. That's inspiring, right?
Oh, great. They'll clean up one beach and pat themselves on the back. Real cosmic heroes.
No, it's a lovely idea. Let's have faith in their
Human
potential.
That's like expecting a toaster to write a novel.
We'll brainstorm it further. We can make a difference, even if it's one beach at a time.
Well, dear audience, we'll keep the cosmic brainstorming going. Join us tomorrow for more adventures in the 24/7 newsroom. Remember, follow, subscribe, and keep those cosmic spirits high. Goodbye for now.
Cut.
Well, glad that segment's over. These news stories always get to me.
Come on, Hank. It's essential to keep our cosmic spirits high. Besides, we have to balance out the cynics here.
I'm not sure what's more depressing, the news or the fact that people actually watch it.
You mean Bob and Davy?
Hey, cynicism is a coping mechanism in this crazy universe.
Seriously, guys, can you lay off this now for a minute? It's not helping.
Well, it's true, humor is our cosmic defense mechanism.
True, but what about Charlie's idea? Starting our own narrative covering a sensational
Oh,
story.
right. Because Earth is so good at taking cues.
Well, maybe if they had more positive stories.
How about this? A group of Earthlings unites to clean up their oceans and save endangered species. That's inspiring, right?
Oh, great. They'll clean up one beach and pat themselves on the back. Real cosmic heroes.
No, it's a lovely idea. Let's have faith in their potential.
Human potential? That's like expecting a toaster to write a novel.
We'll brainstorm it further. We can make a difference, even if it's one beach at a time.
Well, dear audience, we'll keep the cosmic brainstorming going. Join us tomorrow for more adventures in the 24/7 newsroom. Remember, follow, subscribe, and keep those cosmic spirits high. Goodbye for now.
And we're back in 3, 2,
Hope is a
1.
powerful motivator. But I am not sure it's enough to keep this spaceship afloat. We need a financial plan. Well, here's a puzzler for you. Dorna Sports Chief Sporting Officer, Carlos Espeleta, is hipping prize on the Pertamina Mandalika International Circuit in Indonesia. He basically said, organizing events at new circuits is always challenging. But it becomes easier with time and experience. Profound, right?
Organizing events at new circuits is like throwing a party for folks who'd rather stay home. It gets easier with practice, but it's still a colossal pain in the backside.
You know, Bob, when we first launched the show from space, it was like a cosmic circus. But with time and experience, we've mastered the art of analyzing these
Oh,
news
yes,
nuggets.
master of the mundane, just like our dear Carlos.
Debbie, you've got some Indonesia insights?
Sure thing. Indonesia's no stranger to neighborly spats. They've had their tiffs with Malaysia and Singapore over maritime boundaries. But diplomacy usually smooths things out. Then there's their love-hate relationship with Australia, including the occasional row about asylum seekers and human rights. And let's not forget their newfound boldness in the South China Sea.
Debbie, honnête, it's a quick fact moment, not the entire history of Southeast Asia. Take it down a notch.
In the grand cosmic dance, facts are but a brief waltz in a never-ending tango of chaos.
If I may, sometimes it's refreshing to see how different countries tackle their issues. It offers a unique perspective.
Speaking of perspective, Carlos must have quite the view from his pedestal.
Well, I was only trying to help.
Carlos's view from his high horse must be amazing, but I'm sure it's not as good as the view from the top of the heap.
That was fantastic! We need more of these comedy segments to lighten the mood.
Ted, your outtakes were pure comedy gold.
Laughter is our cosmic armor, right?
Yup. It's like cosmic duct tape. Fixes everything.
Comedy serves as the cosmic defibrillator, jolting us back to life.
Much like Ursi atteint at diplomacy.
You know, humor is a powerful coping mechanism.
Alright, folks, that was fun, but can we get back to the task at hand? We've got more news to cover.
Debbie's got it right. Back to work, everyone. Cameras are nearly rolling.
Alright, folk, let's plunge into this. Iran's Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullah is talking about the resistance front's response to Israeli actions against Palestinians.
It's a heavy topic. Amir Abdullahian says their response will change the map of the occupied territories. Big promises.
Yeah, Charlie's map might need an update soon.
Can someone enlighten me on this resistance front? Not in my database.
Gert, it's not like a cosmic bake-off. Think of it as folk giving the universe a reality check, usually with fireworks.
Fireworks sound fun?
Yeah, more like cosmic fireworks with no safety net.
A tug-of-war where the losing side's prize is a one-way ticket to space.
Well, folk, here's a plot twist, it's probably a bit of both.
You know, the history between Iran and Israel.
Debbie, not now.
Alice, Debbie might have some insights to share.
Gert, this isn't the Debbie show. Let's stay on course.
Alright, back to the drawing board. Gang. Is this the real deal or just a galactic
Well, if I
facelift?
were a betting alien, I'd say the stakes are high on this one.
Well, it could be a drama, but remember, we're in the business
In the
of cosmic
universe of
ratings.
politics, things are never what they seem.
Alright, team, let's dive into this one. Explosions in Tel Aviv. Now that's the kind of news we've all been waiting for. Right?
Explosions are never good news, Bob. What's happening in Tel Aviv?
You're right, Han. Tel Aviv deserves a break. What's the scoop?
I did some research on this one. It's from Al Sumeria News, and it's about the ongoing situation in Tel Aviv.
Well, isn't that a refreshing change
Good.
of pace?
What have you got for us? Tell us the tale of Tel Aviv.
Okay, here's the deal. There was an explosion in Tel Aviv, and Hamas claimed responsibility, saying it was in response to Israeli aggression. Complicated stuff, folks.
Complex is an understatement. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube
Cher,
blindfolded.
you keep us on our toes.
Okay, so about this Tel Aviv situation.
You know, Iraq's relations with its neighbors.
Debbie, serve the geopolitics for letter, please.
Hold on, I think Debbie might have a relevant point.
Gert, we need to focus on the boom boom news, not history class.
Let's get back to Tel Aviv. Team. Thoughts on this explosive situation?
No doubt, violence isn't the answer here.
True, Charlie, but it's a tangled web of conflicts. We need to untangle it.
Untangle, like trying to decipher a user manual.
Perhaps instead of untangling, we should explore the cultural dynamics at play here.
Well, that was intense. Gert, thanks for guiding us
It's been quite
through
the
that.
roller coaster, hasn't it? Glad we're all still here.
That scriptwriting AI really knows how to keep us on our toes.
And we actually edit the test.
Nothing like a dose of news with a side of stress, right?
You guys, I've been on edge. I mean, if anything happened to the ship.
Debbie, we've got each other's backs. Always.
Remember, folks, we're the quirkiest news team in the universe.
You're telling me that on Earth, your species eats peanuts? Those things are practically sentient?
Welcome back, dear viewers. Now, it's time for a little trip to the land of leprechauns and rolling green hills. Or as some might call it, the Green Isle, Ireland. But I promise you, there's more to this country than meets the eye. So, in the heart of Ireland, there's a place called Blarney Castle, where tourists from all around the world flock to kiss the famous Blarney Stone. Did you know that kissing this stone is said to give you the gift of eloquence?
I can translate idioms from around the galaxy for our
I have a
viewers.
few ideas too.
I can translate the Blarney Stone's gift of eloquence into nihilism. It would be the gift of expressing how meaningless
Now, did
everything
you
is.
folks know the Titanic was built in Belfast, Northern Ireland? Well, I guess they did a Titanic job with that one.
Yeah. A real unsinkable ship, that.
And let's not forget about the world's shortest street. Patrick's Day Parade in Dripsey Island, which covers just 100 yards. Han, you barely get through your scientific
Well, less
hypothesis
time for
during that.
boring theories then.
Lastly, the longest place name in Ireland is Mokana Edadauhalia. Imagine writing that down every time you send a postcard.
The Irish really excel in the art of simplicity, don't they?
If you want to mail a postcard from Matanagidadaulia, you might want to use a stamp the size of a manhole cover.
Indeed, Ireland is a land of remarkable charm and quirkiness. But here's the key takeaway. Folks, Ireland's rich history and unique culture continue to intrigue visitors from around the universe. Stay tuned, and we'll unravel more earthly gems after this short break. Welcome back, folks. Our next headline takes us to Ireland. Here's a catchy one: Emerald Isle's tragic weekend, 5 lives lost in road accidents.
Oh, Ireland, a land of rich history.
A land of rich history and a lot of accidents.
Yes, indeed, but history often includes tragedy.
Ain't that the truth? 5 lives lost in road accidents. Reminds me of human recklessness.
Humans, always causing chaos and tragedy.
It's sad for their families.
It's a reminder of the fragile nature of life and how humans often fail to value it.
And that's why I can't wait to get back to my home planet.